Yeah, I mean, you're in a tough situation here if you're Matt Perkins. You don't want to, you're not desperate either. You're not losing. You're tied. So there is still football ahead of you as long as you're careful enough. You don't want to give Chevrolet the ball back into good field position. You don't want too much time left on the clock. So I think both coaches, honestly, would be fine with overtime at this point, and nobody really wants to make a mistake that would jeopardize that.
That's what it appears as John Wolfram, with 2 timeouts, is not calling one now. They'll let the clock run down. I would expect.
Well, he's calling one down the sideline.
Yeah,
now he finally is. Yeah, so that's weird that they weren't already thinking about that, because that was about a good 15 seconds that came off the clock.
Yeah, they wasted a lot of time there. I mean, you got a minute left and you got Joe Fitzpatrick. You never know. I
don't know if he changed his mind, or I can't imagine that he hadn't thought to do it in the first place, but I just assumed they were going to let it go, because a whole bunch of time ticked off before they finally called that timeout.
And it was 15 seconds, guys. I looked over the clock in a minute to see if he was going to take the timeout. Clock ticked down to what it is now, 45.9 seconds left. They will get a chance to return. Johnston was the man back deep. I thought Wyndham might actually let the clock run all the way down and take the 5-yard penalty for delay.
I wonder if he's setting up maybe a punt block here. We've seen it takes a long time for the Wyndham kicker to get the ball out of there. So
if you're going to go after one, this is the one.
Yeah, but then you're risking a roughing the kicker, and then it's a first down if they, because instead of it's 50, they're within 15 yards, and I don't see them taking that kind of a chance.
Jacobson's the punter. He stands at the 37-yard line. Johnston back at the 19. They're coming after it and almost made the block. Dan Baker was awfully close.
Great roll. I told you.
We're even, Goldie.
I told you.
I don't know how Dan Baker didn't make that block, to be honest with you. He was in the backfield very quickly.
As soon as they broke the huddle, too, 4 guys went wide right on the defense. I go, they're going for it. As soon as I said it.
And Baker came off slapping himself in the helmet saying, how did I not get that? He was there. He couldn't come much closer to making a great special teams play than Danny Baker just did.
So, I mean, I don't imagine – I've been so good so far. I don't imagine anybody other than 27 touching the ball here, because either he's not going to fumble and he can break you off a 66-yard touchdown run. So, I mean, you give him the ball and you see what happens, or you take your chances in overtime. He's your safest bet.
35.5 seconds to go. Only 1 timeout.
They're not going to throw it, I promise you. There's my one guarantee.
I wouldn't think.
Stone cold lock.
And there's Fitzpatrick trying to go the outside, and a magnificent tackle made out there by number 23, Tanner LaBerge.
Yeah, and Tanner LaBerge is asking why there was no face back on Fitzpatrick, that he had grabbed a hold of his face mask. Did not get the call, but great play by LaBerge to make that stop. Chevrolet calls a timeout, which is odd.
There was a pretty good shot to the face by Fitzpatrick trying to fend off the defender. No flag, though. 5-yard gain, 2nd down and 5 with 23.1 seconds left, and overtime looking to be almost a certainty. Well, nothing's a complete certainty when you've got Fitzpatrick in the backfield. He's already broken one for 63 yards. What a finish that would be if he gets loose again. The winner takes on the winner of Thornton Academy and Bonnie Eagle, playing down the road in Saco.
Coach Wolfgram looks like delivering the message personally here with the play that he wants.
He's out there in the huddle. The Eagles coming off the sideline. As you take a look at the Chevrolet Stags and their head coach giving the instructions. Isaac Dunn, number 23, the quarterback, right behind him, or beside him. And that is one intense-looking meeting taking place at the 22-yard line for the purple and gold. He's won 2 titles at Chevrolet, 4 at South Portland, and more at Gardner and Madison. I'd like to add another one. What do the Stags have left in regulation? We're about to find out with 23.1 seconds remaining. LaFountain on the handoff, and he won't get much. He does hold on to the football, and that will most likely do it on regulation time. Wyndham could stop it once if they choose, but it doesn't look like that's a choice they're going to make. Now, what a comeback by the Eagles, though, down 14-3 in this 4th quarter, scoring 11 unanswered points to even it up at 14. And 48 minutes of football, just not enough between Chevrolet and Wyndham. We are going to overtime. And we'll have it for you when we return on News Center Sports. Rob Kennedy, Lee Goldberg back with you in the Tim Hortons broadcast booth. 14-14 the score. Lee's got scores from other games taking place right now around the state of Maine.
Yeah, before we get to overtime here, going on in Turner Wells, still down by only a touchdown. 78 seconds to play. They've got 74 yards to go as they trail Levitt in that one. 14-9 the score. And Thornton Academy starting to open it up on Bon Eagle. 24-6. Trojans in the lead as they just enter play in the fourth quarter.
They will take on the winner of that game. If it's Thornton Academy to hold on, we'll take on the winner of this game, and we haven't decided that yet. 2 minutes still remain on the clock. They'll flip the coin again and decide who gets the ball first and what end they want to play at.
Sorry, Rob Winslow also pulling away from Waterville now, 21-6, as the Black Raiders look to move on. And as we mentioned earlier, Oak Hill has already advanced to the state championship game for the second year in a row as they beat Lisbon 7-6. They'll take on the winner of tonight's MCI game against Bucksport. That game, 7 o'clock in Pittsfield. Bundle up for that one.
MCI looking to get back to play for a gold ball for the first time since 2000. They lost to Winthrop that year in the Class C final. Bucksport, of course, the defending Class D East champions. If they can win tonight, we have a rematch. We might have a rematch in Class C.
They will re-flip the coin, and Teddy Saragusa Veripatis, without the hyphen, is down there, and he'll be covering the coin toss for us.
Yeah, they just said another minute here. They're going to give the teams, and then they'll get them out to midfield.
So we can recap the scoring for you in the game. 7-3 at the half. Justin Johnson, a 1-yard touchdown run as we take a look at Teddy V down there. Nice and warm on the field.
I'm still reveling in my field goal call there, guys.
Josh Dugas hit a 29-yard field goal. That was the first one. Teddy was spot on that one.
Nailed it.
That was at the second quarter, made it 7-3. Joe Fitzpatrick, 63-yard touchdown run in the third, made it 14-3 after the Memora's kick. Desmond Leslie, a 2-yard touchdown run, and he had the 2-point conversion after that to make it 14-11. And then Josh Dugas, well, Teddy thought he missed it, but he actually had a 29-yard field goal to tie the game at 14. That's why we're still here, 14-14 the score, and it's been the classic everyone's expected.
Well, to be fair to Teddy, he actually said both. So he thought he made it and missed it.
You got to cover your bases.
It's like betting on red and black Golder, right?
And there it is. You see the signal.
I don't believe in gambling, sir.
No, of course not.
And I never slice.
Have they engraved the name in your seat up at Oxford Casino yet?
Right next to yours, my friend. Yours has a horseshoe underneath it, though. I'm not quite sure what that's all about.
Don't start again. Oh, my gosh. All right, here we go. Mercifully, the coin flip is coming.
Here come the captains, and there goes Teddy V. He's going to bring it all live to us at midfield.
Congratulate each other on a hard-fought game. Stay healthy, buddy. Stay healthy. Stay healthy. Okay, gentlemen, we're moving into overtime. Your coaches have been briefed. You are allowed one timeout for the entire duration of the overtime period. The choices for the team that wins the toss will be offense, defense, or defend, or choose an end. Okay. If at the end of the first two sessions, offense and defense for each team, the score is still tied, we'll continue to move forward in Riverside each team. So clear to everybody? All right, it's the same coin. Tails, heads, and then throw it in the air and let it drop. It's heads, it's tails. Wyndham, you're the visitor. It is your choice. Would you like heads or tails? Yeah. Tails is what he's called. It is heads. You have won the toss.
We're going to play defense.
You would like to play defense first. Which end would you like to defend?
We'll defend this side.
You want to put your end in the barracks. Spin around, please. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're going to defend this end? All right. So that means we're going to be going the opposite direction. All right. So you want to defend this end, and you're going on defense. Okay, very good. So you're going to be on defense on this side. And, yeah. Are you sure?
We want to be on D in that goal.
You want to be on D in that goal. That'll be the end that defense will be performed on, son. Yep. But you're starting on offense because they chose defense. Okay?
Stay down there.
Yep, you'll stay down there. Okay, very good. Spin it around. You got it, guys? All right, very good. Defense, you guys will be on offense first. All right, shake hands. Let's play. Kind of like baseball, you always want to have the last at bat. The Shepherd Stags, coin toss winners, want to have the ball last. They'll play defense first and put the ball in the hands of Wyndham. Starting at the 10-yard line, that's where we'll start every series here in overtime.
And for those of you just not familiar with how overtime works, in high school, each team will get the ball once. They've got 4 downs from the 10-yard line, and whatever the result of that is the result. So if Wyndham kicks a field goal, Cheverus needs to at least get a field goal. If Wyndham scores a touchdown and then the extra point, Cheverus needs to also do the same at the end of the first overtime. As you heard the referee, if we don't have a winner, we'll just do it again.
Chever's played an overtime game this year, played against Thornton Academy on the road, ended up winning that game. Wyndham has not gone to OT this season. This very young Wyndham team has not played like a young team at all in this game, and I don't expect them to have any jitters in overtime either.
I'd like to give a big shout out to all of our viewers in North Conway right now that are watching us online, enjoying this beautiful fall weekend, but still hooked into their high school football. P. Liddy getting it done in North
Liddy.
Conway. Says a hello to Teddy V, says you look good, so clearly he's partaking in Festivus Maximus.
So here come the Eagles. Full house backfield. They will hand it to Koza on the near side, and he'll go in untouched. Wow!
Possibly the easiest play, Rob, they've had all day. I mean, tremendously blocked, sealed the edge, and Dylan Koza could have crawled into the end zone. There was nobody in sight, and boy, that was easy.
Now they sent everybody to the right, Koza back to the left. You watch that great counterplay. Fooled the Chevrolet Stags. There was nobody there. If that was on the other 10-yard line, he still would have scored.
Very important extra point here now, too.
Josh Dugas, a left-footed kicker, has been perfect today. 2 field goals, 1 extra point.
It was 25, wasn't it? Yeah, he was damn good.
Here's his second attempt for an extra point. Up, almost blocked. The Stags came close, but no cigar. He nailed it. 21-14 Wyndham, and the Stags will get the ball to answer.
And we'll stay right down on this end, too.
And they don't move any place.
That's good. I didn't feel like my wind sprints heading down to the other side of the field there.
Chevers, of course, 4 plays, needs to get into the end zone. 21-14. First lead Wyndham has had has come here in overtime. Put the ball at the 10-yard line. The Eagles looking to go back to the gold ball game for the first time.
Thornton Academy's opened up.
2009.
Sorry, so Thornton Academy's opened up a 30-6 lead now, 30-6, and Marshwood has scored again. So 14-0 now over York.
First down for the Stags. Overtime. Ball at the 10-yard line. Everybody in the backfields. Keeping the football is done. He's rambling to the near side, close to the goal line, but pushed out of bounds.
A play they haven't run, I don't believe, today, the quarterback bootleg, so something new in overtime on the first play, and a big pickup by Isaac Dunn. Gets him, looks like right around the 5.
Actually closer to the
Closer.
2.
I'm sorry, yep, yeah, there it is. I got this. Everybody's standing in front of me now, so I'm actually going straight off the monitor. So
I'll be joining you pretty soon, I think. So Dunn made that 8-yard run into the huddle. Stags need the touchdown. Second down, goal to go. LaFountain in the backfield, Johnston there too, Fitzpatrick of course. Fitzpatrick with it, lowers the head, touchdown! Morris will have the weight of the world on his shoulders to try to tie the game.
all these extra points obviously become huge now because one mishap and that could be it.
Well, you've got 2 of the best kickers in the States as you watch Fitzpatrick go in for the second time today. Morris, the 5'7", 760-pound senior. He's in to try to tie it. Chevrolet fans and good voice down in front of us want to keep on singing. That's up to the senior Morris. Here's the kick, it's blocked! The kick's blocked! And Wyndham wins the game! The last time a team beat Chevrolet twice in one season, they went on to win the gold ball. Wyndham will have that opportunity in 1 week's time. They have defeated Chevrolet 21-20.
Rob, it's unbelievable. I mean, it was a hard-fought game the entire way. Watch the replay. Look at the penetration here. 69 is in. Is it 33? Was it Davis?
It was.
Well, fittingly, Zach Davis gets it done with the block. He did everything else for this team today. An unbelievable finish here at Chevrolet. And the Wyndham Eagles will play for the state championship against Thornton Academy next Saturday. Wow.
I thought it was Davis. Second look, it was actually 23.
Okay.
Taylor LaBerge around the corner. Another guy for an outstanding defensive day. What a finish here in Portland. 21-20, Wyndham wins. We'll be back to recap after this in News Center Sports.
Did you know that when you purchase your appliances from Central Furniture and Appliances, we will